Hi, I'm Sam Portland. Welcome to my gym tour. So this gym here is where I do all my training. It is 5 meters wide by 10 meters long, and it has got everything that I need in here to build any sort of athletic power that I want, or just any sort of training. I'm very proud of the fact that I've never owned a gym membership, and this is my second self-built gym. So yes, I built all this myself. Funny story, this door here is for the front door of a house. I stuck it on an MG220 and drove it 45 minutes attached to the roof of a car with the frame intact. I do not advise that. And I've had this built out for the last 10 years now. Very fortunate, it's in my parents' back garden and they cannot wait for me to get rid of it. So I'm going to take you through some of the equipment and share you some of the stories behind it, starting from some of the newest additions. So here we have the self-powered treadmill, which is awesome. It's a real new addition. Absolutely love it. It's got the prowler function on it as well. And obviously, because I love speed and obsessed with speed, it's a really good alternative when I don't have enough time to get to the track to do some of my running in. And we use the bungees, these resistance cables here, to help reinforce the hip in developing some of our sprint quality tissues. Now we have the 40 kilo adjustable dumbbells, 2 to 40. With the rack themselves, really good investment. Anyone who's got a home build, self-build gym knows that dumbbells aren't cheap, and I tell you that when I first bought this rack here, when I was 19, so almost 15 years ago now, I was paying less than £1 per kilo of weight, and that is still why I will never buy bumper plates, because iron is iron. Iron is iron. Okay? None of that bumper shit. So, if you come and look down here, we've got all kettlebells and some med balls. We've got a 32, a couple of 28s, a couple of 24s, some 20s, some bits and pieces scattered around. 10 kilo med ball, 5 10 pound med ball, some Indian clubs, which are really self-made as well, for shoulder mobility and rotator cuff strength. And then we have the rest of the dumbbells. So again, new addition, new rack in here. Got some 7s, some 12s. I've got a set of 10s somewhere else, 15s, 20s. And these dumbbells here were actually handmade, and they were given to me by the first person that ever taught me to lift weights when I was 17. He had them at his house. They were welded for him by someone, and he passed them on to me, which is pretty cool. And then we've got some 50s, just rubber coated 50s, and some rubber coated 45s, and then just like a self-build 47 kilo dumbbell. And so pretty well taken care of for that. We've got the adjustable Nautilus bench. Again, I've had this for about 10 years now, and if you treat them right, job done. So come over to the rack. Here we just have your standard cage, obviously with some of my adjustments, but again, you've got some real plates here. I think I've got almost 400 kilos in plate weight, and again, these plates here, these old school Spur 20 kgs. I bought these out of an old powerlifting gym where the guys in there basically rented a garage, so they had a place to train, and they bought all their own equipment and stuff like that and built it out. And I bought that off them when they were unfortunately having to close it down about 8-9 years ago now, and it still weighs 20 kilos. Still weighs 20 kilos. So again, about 400 kilo of plate weight. Got this solid rack, which I bought when I broke my leg in 2007. And then recently I've just built the calf and sort of Kaiser squat, pendulum squat rig on there, which I love, which is really good. Simply just pulls up here and then you can squat. You've seen the videos of me recently, and it's just a pin loaded machine there. If you come closer here, we've got the Landmine, just a simple Landmine attachment that we use for many different bits and pieces. So over here we've got some of the more specialty equipment. So down here we've got a simple board pressing. So we've got a 2 board, 3 board and a 4 board, which are really good coming back from shoulder injuries and different type of mechanical drop sets for pressing. We've got the football bar, so the mixed grip bar. I've been using loads since I tore my pec, so you can see the hole, which has really helped me adjust my shoulder position. Then we've got the safety bar, again really good investment, and I've got two 7-foot bars, so we've got 2 here, and again I bought these in 2008 sorry, and they're still good as gold, good as new. And then you've got all the plate weight down here, as you can see, more plates, more weights, easy bar. And then we've now got this machine. So this was a really good investment. This is a 4-way hip machine. So what this allows you to do is you can change the angle on here, and you can train through the planes of motion which the hip works through, training the hip flexors, groins, glutes and adductors. So absolutely love this, use it all the time. I bought this when I was struggling with osteoitis pubis, drove all the way to Southampton, picked it up, brought it back in the car, and I've been using it ever since. Then another bar that we've got here is 5-foot trap bar. Really love trap bar, absolutely love trap bar. And then we've got some car jacks, which we use for the bench pull setup, chest supported row, which is one of my favorite exercises. Reluctantly, we have the Versa climber here in the corner. Bought this off my friend, who I hate, because this is an absolute torture machine, but really good form of quite high taxing off feet, really good full body off feet. I used to have a spin bike, but I prefer this more, to be honest, because it's just good overall workout. And then we use the trampette here in the corner for some elastic jumping, as well as some rehab orientated workouts. So if you follow me around here, we've got the gymnastic rings where we do chin-ups with, and all of our ring work, shoulder, rotator cuff, good rows, some hamstring work, and whatever we need to use it for. And then down here we've got 75 kilo sandbag, 50 kilo sandbag, 2 30 kilo sandbags, and then a 20 kilo sandbag, which I like using. I've got my jump mat, which I use periodically, along with my force plates and bits and pieces to keep moving. And then finally we have got this lovely glute hammers. So good, and you would have seen some of the videos using that, and that's a wonderful piece of kit that I use all the time with a lot of my training on my lower body days. And then last but not least, over here, I won't get it out, but we have a fold up Pilates reformer. Couple of things not to forget. Whiteboard. Every gym needs a whiteboard. You gotta write your workouts down, make sure you know what you're doing. And then in terms of flooring, here we've got some heavy duty 2-inch thick flooring, came out of a commercial gym. And then we've just got some simple matting that we use. I'm a massive advocate for home gyms, and absolutely think that they are worth every penny of investment, because for a couple of reasons. Commercial gyms are full of people I wouldn't like to train with, and also this allows me to train the way I want to train, and there's nothing better when you shut the door, put the music on, and just get after your workout. Also, in the thick of winter, when the bar is cold and it's hard to train, this is when it tests your mettle, whether you want to get ahead or not. So that's my gym tour. I can ask you to like, comment and subscribe, because I've got a load of new things coming your way.